Okay. Apparently, Joe made a video, and I want to watch that video. And I'm also at 5% on my phone. I never remember to charge my phone when I go live. I'm the worst person. I'm never prepared for anything, ever. Ever. Like, ever. I'm never prepared for life. I'm never prepared for anything. I'm never prepared for my divorces. I'm never prepared for fucking anything in my life, alright? I'm prepared for fucking anything. So my fat ass does nothing. Talking about games. Ignore the black screen for a second, yeah. Trying to fucking, if the screen's even black, I don't even fucking know. I'm not prepared. This is a mess. Clean energy charging. Seems about right. Whatever the fuck that means. Dude. Fuck. Okay. Hi guys. Apparently Joe made a video. Right? So I need to watch this first. Before anything else. I need to watch Joe's video. Because, you know, he's a 2011X guy. So I gotta watch this because it says update for EXE fans. So that's gotta be important. Anytime Joe updates, I always watch it. Hey, MisterKoolAde, what's up? Something Cryberry. What? Okay, dude.
Hey everyone, update video.
Hi, Joe.
So originally I had planned to make a statement today along with a content drop. However, as many of you know, 2026 has been a very stressful year.
You could say that again.
For most of us.
Yeah.
Fine for the most part.
You know, it's. I mean, yeah, the entire ASM community is kind of on fire right now. But I mean, yeah, that's one way to say it.
You know, continuing to press on with plans. However, I recently had to take a step back from EXE content because the stress had become too great, and you know, it started to affect my physical health. So unfortunately, the content drop will have to wait a bit. I know that's disappointing, but what I can do is make a statement still, because I pretty much had that. I had it written out, and it doesn't take much to alter it, so I can do that. And I can also post the straw page update, so that'll give you some more stuff to chew on, I guess. Some aspects are going to be updated later on once the content drop actually hits, so that'll be cool. With that being said, I'm going to get into the clarification I originally wanted to say today.
Okay.
To those who aren't aware, I recently became the sole owner of Sonic.exe, and I say owner with heavy quotation marks. The decision was made due to a recent concern brought up regarding Shay, the previous owner and creator of Zen. If you wish to look further into that, I have linked their own statement below. It should address further inquiry one might have.
Okay.
I'd like to take a moment and acknowledge this change of ownership, to clarify a proper timeline for those confused. So, JC the Hanging Knight created Sonic.exe in 2011 and gave co-ownership to their partner, SRL October 23 at a later date. I don't know the exact date. In 2021, ownership was transferred directly to SRL October 23, with co-ownership transferred to Shay due to controversy regarding JC, and then shortly after, due to another controversy, SRL.
A lot of controversies, huh?
October. Ownership was transferred to Shay, with co-ownership being transferred to me. I was specifically picked to be a co-owner, and I was just like, hell, I guess I'll agree. I thought it was cool, And then for the past 5 years, Shay has remained the direct owner, with me acting as a co-owner, And then in January, I assumed full ownership from Shay with no co.
Right.
That's kind of like a timeline for those who need that. There you go. With that being said, I want to abolish any semblance of ownership, any sense of entitlement. I don't care about being the owner of Sonic.exe. I need to make that very clear. Because
he's clear. Like, I understand what Joe's saying. Like he doesn't care the fact that like he owns the character, and like I fuck with that heavily, cause like what's he gonna do with the character? Like he's already made like a remake of the game. I think that's all he really needs to do, realistically. But I don't know.
These past 5 years, me and Shay didn't really take the idea of ownership as seriously
True.
as some might think, because we realized we
Hi, I'm new. Hello, I'm watching a update video regarding Joe Doughboy, who's like the creator of 2011X. It's just an update video.
didn't actually own anything. This is a Sonic OC at the end of the day.
That's true.
And while I try to bring many of my own ideas to the table with it, I don't actually feel as though it solely belongs to me. In my time in this community, I tried to use my status as a co-owner to dictate what Sonic.exe was and attempted to keep the character out of bad hands. But what I had learned through trial and error is that it is not my responsibility or place to decide that. And whoever decides to take an interest in this creepypasta should be allowed to freely rework it as they please.
That's true.
This is a fan character, and what I want most of all is to create stuff I think is cool. I do not care for popularity, I don't care for influence, and I could care.
This motherfucker, look, Joe sounds like the chillest guy right now because he's like, I don't give a fuck, I don't care about popularity with the character, just don't like. I don't even think he's saying like don't do this with this character. He's like how do I word this? He's like, I don't give a shit here. If you want to use him or make him for projects, do it. Just don't be stupid with them. Pretty much what he's saying, and I fuck with that heavily.
Less for power. I really could. I swear. I'm just grossly obsessed with this one thing I want to make art of, and I think many people can relate to that.
That's true.
So no longer will I refer to myself as the owner of Sonic.exe. Like, I think no one, and no one should, owns Sonic.exe.
That's a really good point, actually, because, like, no, like, I feel like we're getting to the point in time where, like, if you own, like, an OC with, like, all this shit, like, if it's owned by someone else before that, and someone else before that, and it's, like, originally made by a community, do you really even own the character? Like, let's be honest here, if the character was, like, made by a community, and you're just given, like, the selective ownership, do you really even own that character? If you think about it. Because I saw, like, a video regarding, like, Jeff's ownership. Jeff the Killer's ownership. By the way, we can use Jeff the Killer now. I will rework his entire lore regarding everything after I saw that video. Because that shocked me. If you don't know, the creator behind Jeff the Killer is, like, a bad guy. Like, a really, really bad guy. So, I'm going to rework all of his lore. And I might give him a different design. Don't worry. He'll keep, like, the hoodie and all that shit. And the fucking knives and all that. And, like, everything like that. But it's gonna have like a different design. Like design wise, it's gonna be different for the most part. And I want that to be because I want to avoid any controversy within my own game. I really do. At least as much drama regarding Trepidation. Like I want these characters in the game. Besides like, oh, so if you guys, for anyone new who doesn't know about what Trepidation is, it's an ASIM I'm gonna be making. It's a idea concept right now. I don't have a team. It's literally just me. I will make a Discord eventually about it. But for now, I have almost everyone's moveset done. Oh, everyone as in, like, I finished Slenderman's moveset yesterday, and I finished Cole's moveset, and I finished the ideas for the survivors. And I am going to be making the concepts for the health system and everything like that. What is the game about? It's inspired heavily off of creepypastas. It is my love letter to horror as like a whole, and the creepypasta community. Reason why is because I feel like every single ASIM that's had Jeff the Killer or anyone like regarding creepypastas has just been dog shit. Like actual dog shit. Like it has not been good for any of these characters, and I genuinely want to make a game regarding like all these guys because they deserve it. Like they genuinely do deserve it. If that makes sense. I was still first. It doesn't fucking matter, guys, who was first in my stream.
Instead, moving forward,
guys, be honest.
Any official content should be considered just my fan work.
I have no idea what the fuck that is. I'm adding like classic creepypastas first, so I'm like adding Eyeless Jack. Eyeless Jack is coming in 0.2, I'll tell you right now. But for the 0.1 roster, it's gonna be Slenderman, Jeff, and Cole Adams. Cole Adams is my own character. Reason why is because I want to have a starter killer that's not like from any original thing, so it's fair. Because if, say for fucking instance, Smile Dog is the starter character, why the fuck would they be the starter character and not Jeff, right? Like, that makes sense. So I literally made my own character just so, like, it would be a starter killer to fit in that role. And I also made it so, like, it makes sense for that character to be there. And all that. And whatnot.
You know, just what I'm doing. Instead of there being this definitive official X-verse, it's nothing more than what it is. Fan work. It's just my own little Sonic.exe mythos.
I'm reporting case. Guys, it doesn't matter.
It's not meant to be official or act as some sort of definitive take. It shouldn't be used to define Sonic.exe. It shouldn't be used to set standards in this community. I don't care about standards. I really don't. Will
Cole have his own story later down the line? He already has the story. I just haven't written it. And it's actually not bad. I'll be honest. I remade Jeff's lore already, and I have like my own lore for Slenderman for Trepidation. So also, do not fucking report people in my fucking chat. If you do that, you will be permanently banned. Don't fucking do that shit, alright? Thank you. It does not fucking matter who was first in my live stream. Alright? We do not have to be childish. It does not give a damn. I don't give a shit who started it. It does not matter. Okay? It does not matter. Don't fucking do that. Thank you. I don't give a shit who started it. I don't give a fuck. And everyone arguing with each other is not going to help. Pizza Tower, you're not helping.
It is simply...
Chat, get under control or else I'm fucking muting everyone. You really care about what's in the live stream? For real, gang!
Our fan projects that we make in our...
I can pour who I fucking want. No, you don't.
That's all it is. I should also quickly note for the people who are going to get confused over this, that any use of the words official, canon, and owned, they're just simply in regards to what is...
Don't report people, because they can get their channel falsely banned, and then you can get banned on YouTube. Don't fucking do it.
...involved with what I'm doing. You know, the fan work stuff. It's like, hey, this is a part
Should I just leave the stream? No.
My fan...
I mean, do it if you want.
...work. This is officially connected to my fan work. It's not an official Sonic.exe project. You know, that's all it is, you know? So it's not a stake in the original creepypasta or what generally goes as official. Now, to be clear, my plans have not changed. I still plan to produce my Sonic.exe series,
That's
and the spin-off project Sonic Prototype 2017 and Sonic 2 Gaiden are still involved with this. I don't even know if Sonic 2 Gaiden is still called Sonic 2 Gaiden. You know, it's just stuff we're developing in our free time.
That's fair, yeah.
So to put it simply, you can expect me to continue eventually. I'm still gonna keep going at it because
there's like 20 versions of John Rageman in my chat.
I'm doing what I wanted to do, and I'm dropping any sense of ownership outside of fan concepts. And to my understanding, there have been several concerns over the fate of Zen, so allow me to clarify. Zen is still the creation of Shay. We agreed not to adapt the character, and instead Shay is going to remove any trace of Sonic.exe from the character in the series. So basically, it's no longer related to Sonic.
Sorry, I have ADHD. I cannot stand for like more than a 10-minute video without speeding it up.
Some people have asked about FNF Zen due to Eric having ownership over it. Eric has clarified that Fan Zen is not to be considered officially tied to the previously official X-verse. There's been questions if people can still make their own.
We'll change the damn description. What is this video? It's an update from Joe Doughboy, who's the creator of 2011X, so I have to like watch it. Just in case.
Interpretations of Zen? And yeah, that's perfectly fine. To my knowledge, Shay does not have an issue with it. Now, I'd like to clarify, and this is important, I want you guys to spread this message. I do not intend to micromanage fan works that include characters like X or Lord X.
Okay.
Prior to this, I had used my status to pull any characters from projects due to concerns over, you know, bad individuals influencing content made of said characters. I did this with Lord X and FNF, and I had been doing so with Lord X and X for fan projects on Roblox. And I want to clarify that I will no longer dictate who and who doesn't use my characters.
Yay!
It's not my responsibility, nor is this something I feel I can rightfully do without infringing on my lack of any real ownership over a fan character. And I've been feeling this way for a while, So I hope you can respect that, because really, I just want to focus on what I'm doing. And again, I don't own anything. It's just a fan project, right? It's just a fan character.
That's true.
So I'm not responsible for other people, unfortunately. So please do not ask me for my permission, because you don't require it. I say this all the time. You don't.
Okay, so basically, Joe's saying he doesn't. You don't need his permission to use the characters as long as if you're responsible with the characters. Okay, that's tough, yo. I fuck with that.
Require my permission.
It's public domain now. That's amazing. Lord X and I think also 211X are public domain now.
Is that people please try to stay out of controversy.
Okay.
And remain respectful.
Okay.
So please spread that for the people in my comments asking, because you do not need to ask me permission. Okay. I also just want to say,
you can't make merch with the character, but like you can make games with them.
Please do not try to profit off of these fans.
Literally, don't. Okay, nah, he's in my fucking mind.
Disagree with
Literally,
the idea of
don't
making
do that. Don't do that, bro.
Directly off of Sonic.exe content. Now, I don't think people should pay for exe content.
Exactly,
like
bro.
Bushes,
exactly, bro.
Posters or whatever. I don't think people should pay for that stuff.
True.
And I feel because of that, this might be the only time I might jump in and be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't use that, or maybe you shouldn't do that, because it's like, come on. You shouldn't try to profit off of this.
Who the fuck would even make Joe mad? Like, he's actually a really fucking chill dude. Like, actually.
It's more than fair, but again, I want to try not to infringe on any sense of ownership, because that isn't true of mine. So I'd never be like, it's because I own it. I'd be like, it's because it's dumb. And why would you try to do that?
Okay, tough. I'm bored. Sorry. I can't watch more than like 5 minutes of a video, otherwise my brain gets fried. Anyways, let's talk about my game, guys. Let's talk about Trepidation. I love that game. Let's talk about my game, yo. Let's talk about my fucking game. I love games. I love games. I love games. I love games. I love working. I love working. I was working on all this shit. I was making Jeff's moveset, but I got bored. So, yeah. Mr. a smooth brain, not gonna lie. Bro, I have like no attention span because of ADHD, alright? Don't start. I'm gonna get chips. Too fucking bad, bro. But yeah, send me that vid. What video? Oh, the Joe Dova one, bro. You can just fucking look it up yourself. I'm talking about chat. Yeah. These are movesets, yo. Cole has an indicator ability. He has a run ability. He has a grab ability, and he has a power move, which does 70 fucking damage. This is meant to be in the game, and this will probably stay in the game. I do not care if it does a lot of it. Who's gonna be your favorite killer? Me? Duh, I'm kidding. Like, who's your favorite character? Me? Mr. Can I be a tester? No. Generally, when testing does come around, though, I will do applications, but mainly people who I do genuinely trust, and mainly probably people who are on the Nightmare Risen team can come to, like, work on my game if they want to. Like, just as a side, this is a side project. Like, this is something that, like, I'm not gonna, like, mainly try focusing on. I want to focus a lot more on Nightmare Risen, don't get me wrong. I mean, come on, dude. Let me see, you don't trust me? That, and I don't really know you that well, and we're not really friends on Discord, and I kind of don't know who you are, and I really don't know who you are. It's nothing against you, I just really do not know who you are. Have you what I've been doing in Nightmare Risen? Huh? I cannot read that, sorry, I had a stroke. What's your ability as a killer? I could grab survivors. I can bite them and rip off limbs. I can also have an indicator, and I could charge at them and rip them in half. I can do all that. Slenderman has... Everyone is going to have 4 abilities. Mostly everyone will have 4 abilities, unless they really don't need a 4th one. But everyone will have 4 abilities. That's how it's going to work. So, for instance, they're going to be in the depth of the game if you get into drama. Bro, the only game this motherfucker is going to be in is this one. Even then, Cole is a joke character. He's not meant to be taken seriously. Like, this guy is goofy. He's a fucking cornball. Like, I don't see this guy actually getting into real drama. I don't see it. I don't. Because he's just stupid. Like, the only game he's ever going to be in is this one. And I'm only going to be talking about him in this game. If something like that ever happens. Drama will happen, but, like, it's not going to be, like, a stupid amount of it. I'll be real. I'm just going to try my best, alright? I'm just going to try my best. I'm not saying, like, there's not going to be any drama. Shit, there could be. Could not be. I don't even know myself, bro. I don't even know myself. Is Cole buff? He's larger than Aberrant John Doe and possibly the same size as MX and Pillar Chase. So, yes. He's roughly the same size as MX from Pillar Chase. I'm in 1.3 seconds. Bro. What? What? Does Sawdust, does things have a concept sketch yet? No, because I have not made a custom design from yet. I really should do that, though. But I want to focus more on, like, the main cast, at least. And, all that. There will be drama. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's gonna be drama. Like, I know there is. Will the game have palettes? What do you mean? Oh, like, oh, okay. So, when I was thinking about that the other day, right? I don't think we will add pallets like how there is in Dead by Daylight, right? But we will add corner sections so survivors can gain up stamina to avoid looping. I think that's a big idea. Because I want to avoid looping my game, right? But how do we make it so survivors can easily regen stamina in a chase? Chokehold points. I'm gonna have like chokeholds around areas so like people can like go around the killer and like stay in a spot, and the killer does not know if they're gonna go left or right or not, right? So they can just regain stamina and continue the chase from there on, if that makes sense. Like, hold on, I might just draw it out. Hold on, let me open up a sprite. Okay, I'll only play Sawdust, but even then, here, okay. So say like, see like this is the killer, right? Say like this is the fucking killer, right? He's like evil and shit, right? And then like the survivor's like right here. There's gonna be a wall right here. And what they could do is they could either go left or right, right? But to prevent looping, they're gonna be like smaller sections. And the survivor can either go left and face the killer or, you know, go right. This is what I like to call a chokehold point. This prevents looping. On top of that, it helps the stamina gain. What's this game about? Pretty much. Yeah, it's an ASIM, yeah. Bloodlust from Dead by Daylight. I'm not adding shit from Dead by Daylight. I'm adding... This game is mainly inspired off of Pillar Chase, I'll be honest. I am not adding shit from Dead by Daylight. Nothing. I'm adding mainly creepypasta characters and mainly nothing more. I'll be honest. So make them... This is actually a good mechanic. The reason why I want stuff like this is because, A, prevents fucking looping and they can't just go around points. And also, they're really small, so survivors can also... And it's like a 50-50 chance, right? So if the survivor goes around here, they face the killer. But the killer goes up here, the survivor can just run away and continue the chase, right? That's why I want something like that. That's why I want something like that. I want chokehold points because A, it prevents looping, and B, it helps with chases. And like the walls are literally just gonna be X's on the map. What's about so confusing? It's literally an ASIM game revolving around creepypasta characters. That's all it is. Cool, I changed the description? Why? I know what the fuck Cupcakes is. We're not adding that though, because it's way too fucked up. So why did I delete that message? Oh. This is not an OM stream, god damn it. But like I don't care, because I like having my descriptions like that. Press use your speed if you're in chase for too long. That's not gonna happen. We're not gonna give the killers perks because they're already way too OP. The survivors get perks because, dude, I'll be honest, being a survivor in this game is gonna be a fucking struggle. But you get perks on top of that to help with it. That's literally the only reason why I think survivor gameplay would be manageable is because of perks. That's the only reason. Will it have skills from Pillar Chase? We're not adding shit like energy burst, but we're gonna add abilities that like you can see where your tasks are. You can see where the killer is if you just stand still and have a certain amount of stamina. We're not adding anything like rewind. We're not adding shit like that. I want them to just be a quality of life perks, if that makes sense. Like shit that helps you out in the game. We're not adding perks that make it so you can get more stamina to chase. We're not adding that. Please don't make a rage slot killer. We're fucking not. We're not giving any of the killers like a rage ability or anything like that. Cole was gonna have one, but I decided against that because A, it's just John Rage mode but human, if that's the case. B, A brute should be strong no matter what and shouldn't have to rely on a move to do such. Any speed boost to boost survivability? I'll think about it because the thing is like I don't know. I'm very hesitant about making the survivors really fucking overpowered because I want to make the killers have a power role in this game and be actually like a threatening factor. So, I mean, yeah. Cole does have something like Cole's passive. It's called Undying Will, where basically for every stun he gets, let me show you. It's literally Colossus's passive, pretty much. But instead of it making it Undying Will, for every stun, it makes Cole stronger, so he gets faster and gain +5 extra, like he gets +5 extra stamina, right? So every stun he gets an extra 5 stamina to the permanent thing. But his starting stamina is 45 to struggle with that. So for every single stun, he gets an extra +5, and it can cap to 110. So if we want support against Cola, we're good. No. Oh no. 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 You think that's gonna... No. No. You think playing a support character against a fucking... No. No. You know what the support does? Get this. The support can only... Like, the one support character is Jess. She is like... kind of a child, right? She uses a teddy bear to heal survivors. She can only do this for one survivor each. The cooldown is like 40 seconds. You're not living. Get that. But in exchange, it heals a lot. Will there be anything related to EXE in the game? Pendrive is Zola, and that's it. Pendrive is the only thing related to EXEs that I would allow in the game. Because he's actually like a creepypasta that's like made around the time all of these guys were. I'm scared good. How much progress do you have on the concepts and which is your favorite? A lot of progress has been done already. I finished Slenderman's moveset. I finished Cole's moveset. Chinlin? We're not adding that. I know that one. It's just like the Sonic one. I prefer Pendrive over the other one. I prefer Pendrive over it. I don't care. Will there be any speed over stamina killers? What do you mean? Make a killer called John Trepidation. Hell nah. Hell nah. Like PCX, he means? And Pendrive is... Yeah, Pendrive's scary, bro. Pendrive is like a threat. And if you've seen the retake from Vibrant Leaf, bro, do not watch this shit because it does have like uplips. He means low stand but really fast. Yeah, Jeff. Jeff is that. Jeff is literally that. And Cole is kind of. Jeff has like low stamina, but he runs really fucking fast. And on top of that, Jeff gets buffs for 2 of his abilities. And on top of that, he has a throwing ability, so he has a projectile that he can use 3 fucking times in a chase. Don't add Zalgo, we aren't. I wasn't thinking about adding him anyway. Because I know what happened with him. I know, dude, relax. I'm not adding Zalgo. I know. How fast game will the pace be? I want chases to be interesting, but I also want you to be out of a chase really like if you see the killer and the killer sees you, just start running, bro. I want it to be like that. Like where like if the killer sees you once, you have to fucking book it out of there, otherwise you're in a chase for like a long time. I want it to be like that. I want it to be like really fucking interesting. Oh, we're adding the rake. The rake will be added. Like Pillar Chase? Yeah, kinda. The game is really inspired off of Pillar Chase. Can Pendrive have an end skin? Again, if I want skins for the characters, I want them to make actual sense. And also, I will be giving Slenderman an operator skin from Marble Hornets. I will say that now. Slenderman will have a operator skin. If anyone has seen Marble Hornets, the operator is literally just Slenderman. If any of you guys have that elite ball knowledge. Okay, hear me out, Goku Black Killer. Nah, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. We're not adding Goku. Marble Hornets? Marble Hornets is a really fucking good series. Yeah, it's a good series. It's not Marble, not Marvel. Is it gonna be PC like something like PC2's destructible walls? Maybe, but I'm deciding that still. Because I kind of want the game to be really balanced between both sides. I don't want it to be like stupidly killer sided and also stupidly survivor sided. I want it to be fun for both sides, and I want it to be fun for both. And I genuinely like want that to be like that. Will there be Bratwurst Sonic.exe? Hell no. Hell no. We're only adding pen drive, and even then I'm really deciding if I want to even add EXE skins for pen drive. MX or Forest King be a killer? MX is in the roster for an idea. I have to ask the creator still of him. Forest King, probably not. But in replacement, we're adding gold. From, like, fucking Monochrome. Or whatever the shit. You know what I mean. Gold from, like, Lost Silver. Your game will rot. I don't give a fuck. We're adding pen drive. Pen drive's an EXE. That's good enough. I had Caesars from the Battle Bricks now. Have you ever played Doom by Fate? I have, and I don't really care for it. I'll be honest. Will chases be as fast and as the one that you will have with stamina management? Chases won't be like the ones in Doom by Fate, right? It won't be like that at all. I want chases to be like the killer's right behind you constantly. I want it to be like that. Giving people epileptic seizures, but that's not his moveset for Trepidation. I'll tell you right now. If I give a killer the ability to give someone seizures, bro, the game's getting taken down. We're adding blood to this game enough as is. What is a sprint speed of Jeff? I haven't really figured that out yet, because again, we have to like add them to the game first. But I actually have people who are going to model for the game. Alright, I'll say that now. I actually have people who want to model for the game, and I want to, add that. Okay, what about V1 Ultra Kill? We're not adding Ultra Kill. Like, we're not adding V1, no. Will abilities be able to combo with another? I could add clutch mechanics or stuff like that, because I think that would be awesome. Have you even made models yet? We're in the process of it. I've been making maps, though. Will Rayquaza be added as an Easter egg? These are terrible ideas. These are terrible ideas. None of you guys are cooking. All of you guys are not ever gonna be like a certain yellow dude will come. Like, we're not adding Fleetway, bro. I'm not adding Fleetway to the game. Get out of my face. We're not adding Fleetway. We're adding creepypasta characters, guys. We're not adding fucking V1 Ultra Kill to the game. Yes, okay. I wanted to add Freddy Fazbear at first, but I decided that's fucking stupid. So we're not adding Freddy to the game. Ratman from Gmod. Hell no. Will the Rake have a Mimic skin? Maybe, but I could decide that. You shot a fast way for someone to get coins. Oh, believe me, when I get to the money system of this game, I'm going to make that money system enjoyable. Like, I don't want to add a cap for money for every round. So I want it to be like, for every stun you get, you're rewarded heavily. Like, I want to make it so, like, for every stun you get like 30 fucking coins. Because you're actively helping your team. For every ability you use, you get a lot of coins. You're doing a task. You get a minimal amount of coins. But I want it to be more enjoyable for, like, you're rewarded more for helping your team than actually doing your set objectives, if that makes sense. When we add levels, we're not going to make it grindy as shit like how it is in Forsaken or fucking Pillar Chase. We're going to make it pretty enjoyable. Like, for every round, you should be able to get at least 1 or 2 levels. And even more. Why is the cooldown 2 minutes long? It does 70 damage. And on top of that, it gives a survivor bleeding that can't be stopped unless they have a medkit, a bandage, or a support is like near them. Or another survivor helps them. That's the only reason why it does 70 damage. And it has 2 minutes long. Doom by Fate grinding is the best. I don't want to get unemployed. Make it 3 minutes, dog. Dude. This is purely as scary as 5 million retake. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I want to make the characters scary. And I want to make them threatening. And I want to make them actually, like, spooky and shit like that. Or whatever the fuck. 2 minutes is 2 OP. Damage and with bleeding. Hey, dude. First off, the ability is hard enough to land and it has to lunge. First off, he has to grab a survivor that's even near them in a certain radius. If he misses the move, it goes on cooldown. Think of that. If you just go out of his radius or reach, he can't use the move. With endless bleeding, it's not endless. I just said it can be fixed by a survivor stopping the bleeding, a support character, a medkit, or a bandage. Anything like that could stop the bleeding. Anything like that. Make it 60 damage? Fine. Fine. So 6 is hemorrhage? Yes and no. I mean, yes and no. Kinda, yeah. If you put it that way, then yeah, actually. But the hemorrhage doesn't, like, give, yes and no. I mean, there's no fucking blood on or whatever the fuck you guys are, like, no. Will you use third person or first person? Both. I'm using both. You can use third person and first person. With 5 seconds of bleeding? It should not be 5 seconds. Reminder, Cole rips off your whole fucking arm. But the arm will come back after the healing or whatever, because, you know, plot convenience. Is there a level of bleeding? Yes, there is. Is Mr. Domingo gonna be added? Hell no. Bro, no. A01 killer win? Never. I'm not adding A01. Yeah, the game is gonna feel like you should play the game with a feeling of, like, hopelessness or, like, dread. Like, I don't want you to feel like, oh, if I'm in a chase, I can get out of it by using one fucking ability. Like, no. I feel like chases should be a struggle to deal with. Because that's more, like, you know. Is Romeo going to be added? No. What about KoolAde? No. Will the man in the suit be added? I don't fucking know. Will gambling be in the game? No, because that's fucked up, and I can't have gambling in a Roblox game, because it'll be taken down. We aren't like you versus Homer. That's perfect. Do you genuinely believe this is actually going to be a game, though? Yes, if I get a team, then yes. I do actually want to make it a game. Yes. Yes, Domingo. I do. The game is really inspired off of Pillar Chase. Pillar Chase, like, generally, in my opinion, like, Recode and Precode, like, showed me, like, hey, wait, like, asym games can still be fun again. Pixel, can you stop? Will Suit Nations be added to the game? No, because I don't want, like, no. Bro, add Sonic.exe. We're adding pen drive, and that's enough. L pen drive Azul is the only motherfucker being added that's exe based. I want all the survivors to suffer. All right. Good. These are terrible killer suggestions. Someone try to dot. See in the universe somewhere. What? Does every single asym need a song.exe killer? No, and that's why I'll be honest, y'all are lucky we're even getting pen drive. I was really hesitant about even adding an exe. When Sawdust? Sawdust is probably 0.3. Could Smiling Dog be added? They're in 0.2. I'll tell you right now. I will make a roadmap for every killer. Smiling Dog and Alex Shack are gonna be added. Momo won't be added. I actually saw them and I was like, should I add them? But then I'm like, no, I don't want to add Momo. First off, their design, it's stupid as fuck. I don't like it. Well, I can't work with it. Plus, they don't really have interesting lore to them, and I don't feel like it'd be good. How will LMS work? Survivors get buffs during their LMS, and if it's a special LMS, they get more buffs on top of that. Determining on the LMS, their movesets can get swapped, so it's a much more powerful one. I want it to be like actual fighting. I don't want it to be like cooldown bullshit. We have to wait 20 seconds to punch. I want survivors to be able to punch the killer every 5 seconds. But in return, the killers can get back up really fast. And the killers can also do this. I want clashing to also be in the game. But again, I have to like have the coders code this shit. So again, like none of this is finalized. Yeah, I need to hire, like, real fucking testers and shit. Like, I don't want to just, like, have my friends on the team, because, like, none of them will probably even help me. Besides Twisted, I could probably ask Twisted to help me with icons, because Twisted's goated with art. Will you add the tank from Left 4 Dead as a killer? Possibly not. Will you add a single Goomba. Will the game be like Forsaken, where you can die by what? The game is really team based. The game will be definitely team based, and you like are punished for going solo. Like I want the game to be punishing. What about Alex's? Okay. In Leo's LMS with Jeff, Leo can also pull out a knife and stab Jeff. Alex uses his fists against Cole. Because those two, right, are like, because, you know, Jeff uses knives against the survivors, so Leo's going to do the same thing. Cole uses his fists and his, like, legs. That's what he's going to do as well. Is it more team-based than outcome memories? Yes. Yes, it will be. You have to have more than 3 people to probably deal with, like, one killer at a time. I'll be honest. Who will be the starter killer? Starter killer is going to be Cole. Every survivor is free. That's the thing. I want every survivor to be free, but skins and, like, other perks for survivors won't be free at all. And killers won't be free also. Any eugenics representation. We're not adding eugenics. Will you add the queue? What? No. Jeff should be able to throw his knife. He is. That's a move he's going to do. He's going to be able to throw his knives. What survivors will you start off with? Leo or Alex? It doesn't really matter. It's probably going to be Alex, though. That's what type of killers will be included. Creepypastas, mainly creepypastas, are going to be in the game. It's mainly that kind of media and representation. I want this game to have just like a specific identity. I don't want it to be like, okay guys, we have fucking Freddy Fazbear and Slenderman in the same game. Like, no, like I don't want that to be the case. And I will make lore for this game as well. What was that creepypasta that was like a character with black and white color scheme, like a zebra? I don't fucking know, bro. Just make them choose so we could choose a star cut between Cole, Slender, and Jeff. I feel like I shouldn't. Because then, like, I don't want to make it so, like, you could choose your own starter killer. Because, again, I personally don't personally want it to be like that. Laughing Jack? I was thinking about adding either Laughing Jack. But at the same time, having Eyeless Jack and Laughing Jack, there's 2 fucking Jacks. So it's like, huh? I might consider him. I genuinely might consider him. I think it'd be cool unless you add Valem. Who the fuck is Valem? Bro. Will there be test applications? Yes. When I make the Discord, which won't be for a bit. A bit as in like a week or 2. Maybe. Okay. When I get to the skin part, right? When I get to skins. Skins are going to be from the media, like, from the game, right? So, like, I might add a Area 51 Jeff the Killer skin. I will add an Operator skin, which is from Marble Hornets for Slenderman. Cole is going to have just random skins, I'll be honest, because he's just literally like my own character, right? He doesn't really have media, right? What about Missing No? That's actually a really cool idea now that I think about it. I did not really consider Missing No as a fucking killer. But at the same time, I'm not sure. Because I want all the characters to be like, I want them all to, like, make sense being together, right? I want them to all, like, have a specific purpose to being there. Because, again, I want lore for this game, and I want to, like, make the lore make sense. Squidward, we're not adding Red Mist, bro. I unironically was thinking about that, and I'm like, no. I'm like, no. How seeing Miku punch a killer while... Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't get that. Will there be EXE stuff? Hardly any, bro. Pen drive is, like, the only thing, like, I really will add. Hypno, then? Hypno is copyrighted. I can't add Hypno. Again, I am, like, trying to avoid as much fucking copyright as I possibly can. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I might remake MX's design. Like, because I want to avoid copyright. Same with pen drive. Because, again, I want to avoid copyright. Like, as much as I can. We're not adding... I can't even say... MX is distinct enough. That's true, though. What could Pendrive even do? Originally, I was going to give him a flashing light moveset. But, A, that would cause seizures. And B, I don't want a lawsuit. So, we're thinking more about that. I don't want to get sued. So Pendrive is probably just gonna have a drop dash and like being able to like run over survivors or whatever. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Will the survivors be in first person? First person and third person are gonna be what the survivors are gonna have. Mouse.avi also can't be added because again it's literally just Mickey Mouse. Can you add the man in the suit, please? I don't know, bro. You guys like need to listen to me. Like I'm not sure about some characters. Like Jeff isn't trademarked. That's why I'm adding him like alongside Cole. Slenderman, he's a whole fucking can of worms. I don't even want to open. And Zalgo. Zalgo's not being added. I just said he's not being added. What? The Rake is cool. Yeah, I'm adding him. I'm adding the Rake later on. Make it. What? No. If I have a killer that makes it so you're blinded for every M1 hit, that would be fucking hell. I think that would just actually be unfair. Pendrive, I don't even want to add till later on because I want the game to, again, have a unique identity. So, I mean, how large are the maps going to be? Pretty fucking large. But the thing about it is, like, there's going to be signs everywhere telling you, like, where places go. Will Tinky Winky be added if he gets a redesign? Hey, buddy. If you want Tinky Winky, go over to Blade's game, dude. Go over to PC2. Wait, Recode's closed. They're not adding him. Fuck. But genuinely... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Regarding survivors, I think I'll give Alex a flashlight and, like, other stuff like that. Rebecca uses bear traps. Jess has a teddy bear, so there's, like, a support character that can give only one survivor each time they heal. Okay, it's not like Cream. Don't worry, we're not doing with that. Health. Is it some Dead by Daylight style? No, it's not Dead by Daylight. It's not gonna be like Dead by Daylight. Will you add any killers besides just old creepypastas? In the future, maybe. But for now, I'm not sure. Probably not. Ben drowned? Okay. I am very hesitant between adding Ben. Reason why is because A, his design enough is literally just Link. B, I personally don't... I know he's like a creepypasta icon. Right? But I don't really know if I'll even add him. I mean, again, I could just give him a reworked design, but I don't know if that'll make people happy. That's the thing. You can redesign him. I know, but like, again, I want them to be like, how are you going to redesign Ben? That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how I'm going to even redesign him. Like, how can we? Because I want them to be like characters that are yourselves going to be a thing? No, we're not adding yourself skins. I don't think I will. Reason why is because it will kill the identity of the game. And I don't like that. What about the ad? What? What? Bro. I don't want to add yourself skins because it doesn't make sense. But what about Nemesis from Resident Evil 3? Dude, that's probably copyrighted. I probably can't add him. Kratos skin for Jeff the Killer? Brother. Maybe. Actually, it's kind of tough. Will there be anything really unique for the game compared to anything else on Roblox? Yes. The gameplay style and its loop and its own identity will be unique. Also, I'm still going to say this. There will be custom models for everything, most likely. Like, the killers are going to have custom models. The survivors, I might also give them all custom models. Because I don't want it to just look like a Roblox ASIM. I want it to look like an actual horror game. That's the thing. I want it to actually look unique. Like, that's the thing. I want it to have a identity. I keep saying this, but again, I just want it to have one. If that really makes sense. Add the mimic from Vita Carnus. I'm ending my life. Like PC2. Yes and no. Toby Fox base skin for Smile Dog. Okay, unironically, that's kind of a cool idea. But I'm still hesitant on that. Could there be any admins or dev stuff that you could have done? Okay. VIP won't be in the game. Admins and stuff like that. I might not honestly even give testers a panel for later on killers. Because I don't see the point in it. I like, here's the thing. I want developers to test out the characters, and I want testers to find bugs. That's what testers should do. They should test the game out to see if the maps are fine or not for the testing release. Not just to fuck around with characters. That's what I want testers to do. Developers only are going to be given the characters so they can test them out. And so they can also fix up their designs and shit if anything goes wrong. Will you do testing like how PC2 does Rico testing? Yes. I do want to do it like that, yeah. Yes. I think that sounds like a really fun idea. Testers should only find bugs. Exactly. Oh, and I will pay the modelers for my game. I will pay them. Because, like, I know how hard it is to fucking, like, model shit, bro. And these are going to be custom models. Like, they're not just going to be some fucking, like, R6 model or, like, anything like that. And, like, I want this game to be creative. Like, I just want it to be a creative game. Tell me, for killers, will the identity be like old creepypastas till later on and add some... What? What? Will there be events in the game? Be more specific. Private server commands? Not sure. Will you be collabing with other games? Not sure yet. Pepino skin for Sawdust? Please, I need this. Doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I'll be honest. It just doesn't. Will killers have unique abilities? Yes, every killer will have a different move set between one another. Every single killer will have a different move that's not identical to another killer's moveset. Forsaken struggles with that problem. Noli is literally just cool kid. Changed my mind. No dash slop, exactly. I want the characters to all have a unique thing. Also, I literally put in like a fucking little funny note. That's it, like it's like Noli from Forsaken with the generators, because like Slenderman will have a teleportation ability, in which like you can teleport to one of 5 highlighted spots on the map by just clicking with your cursor, right? So, yeah. Will Krasu be in the game? Who is that? Who is that? I'll be honest, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Because aren't creepypastas by any unique style that complement the game's scary vibe? Yeah, probably. Maybe. I'm still hesitant about like adding non-creepypasta characters. Is it Dead by Daylight killer? I'm not adding shit from Dead by Daylight. I want this to be clear. I don't want the game to be like Dead by Daylight. And I've never played Dead by Daylight, so... Will there be a setting to disable killer? Not in the 0.1 release. No, you're gonna have to force to be killer. I'll forcefully make it so you cannot, so you have to be playing killer. Because I'm not gonna make it like Outcome where you're like tortured on end. Will there be any unique passives? Every killer will have a unique passive within one another. Yes. And every survivor... Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm not going to give every single survivor a unique passive. Horror stands as a shopkeeper. It might just be me as a shopkeeper, bro. I'll be honest. Add a fucking velociraptor. Brother, we're not adding a whole dinosaur. What about Nosferatu? No! What the fuck is Nosferatu doing here, bro? Will there be punishments if the killer rage quits? Yes, all the survivors get more money. On top of that, you have to wait for practically the entire round before that can happen now. Will there be voice lines? Slenderman will have voice lines. Jeff and Cole will. And I might voice both of them. Will there be any ways to become the killer faster? Tasks and stunning. Well, we're not adding him to the game. We don't talk about that person. Loki add Minecraft. Steve unironically was thinking about adding Herobrine. Herobrine would be really cool to add, unironically. Add Gorefield. That's an idea. Bro, Cap. It'd be cool to have Herobrine, I'm just saying. But he wouldn't be blocky as hell. Loki add Bear 5. No. Bear 5. No. Yeah, add Bear 5. No. That's spineless. Dude, y'all are fucking crazy. We're suggesting dinosaurs now, huh? Add a Velociraptor, bro. I'm not adding a whole fucking dinosaur, bro. If you want to play as a dinosaur, play Terror Realm. Our killer ideas are so ass, bro. Your guys' killer ideas are so ass. Mine are fine. Also, for every single survivor, they will not every survivor will have a stun, right? But they can get rewarded for using their abilities. Alex has a flashlight, right? But he will also be able to blind the fucking killers with that. But it doesn't do shit against Slenderman, because again, he has no face. So Slenderman just walks up to him and just fucking beats the shit out of him. Certain killers counter survivors, which I think would be so fun. Add Chuck E. Cheese. I'm ending this stream. Y'all are stupid. I'm kidding. Jane the Killer has a Jeff skin? Yeah, I will add that. Probably. Add Grug. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, we're adding Grug as a dev survivor. The flashlight won't suck like in Doom by Fate. Yeah, no. It'll actually like blind them for a bit. You guys just want a dinosaur to play as a fucking... Will there be items around the map? Yes. Yes. I'd take a minute to think. Add Jason as a... No, Jason Voorhees will be a killer. Jason will be in the game. Like, he'll be in the game later on, though. Jason Voorhees will be in the game later on. Yeah, for real. Yeah, Jason's coming to the game. Isn't Jason copyrighted? The game's not monetized. I hope you guys understand that. The game will not be monetized. Because I'm not monetizing off of the game. Because, I mean, like, here's the thing. The copyright issues are only because Forsaken makes money off of their game, right? That's mainly why they couldn't have Jason. You still can't use the big J? I can't? Really? Really? Hmm. Let me look that up, actually. Hmm. Okay. No, I'm just reading. But it's important to ensure they have the necessary permissions and comply with Roblox's copyright policies. Okay. Trying to read. No, like I'm like looking this shit up. I think it'd be fine, but like, mm, I feel like he'd be in a neutral state then. I think we'll put him in a neutral state. Cause like it says like it just says yes, but as long as if you have like the required permission. So yes and no? If you're not playing anything. That's in the description of the video, and I have that for every one of my streams. Thought that was Domingo for a minute. If you ain't gonna monetize it, how are you gonna run the servers? What do you mean? What do you mean? The Roblox servers. Dude. Domingo is live right now. Is he actually? Please, please tell me he's live. Please. No, he's not. Fuck! Oh my god. Say this gotta go live. Please. Take these guys off my hands. Stop it, Slender. Okay, unironically, I was playing this so I could try the game. I was playing a lot of different games the other day. This is Stuck for Eternity. Yeah. Even if like I can't use Jason, that's like still like I still have a pretty good roster. So I mean, bearskin, brother, for what? Also, here's the thing. I feel like Cheetah Man would be very hesitant. So I'm probably not even gonna ask, I'll be honest. I'll probably just say no. I'll probably just not add him. Who created MX? I have to ask the creator of him. Will there be any more OC killers in the game? No, Cole is just there to be a starter killer and nothing more, really. No. I don't think there honestly will be. Will there be related survivors for killers or no? Yeah, Liu. Liu is from Jeff's story. He's going to be added in the game as a survivor. Because Jeff's lore is actually going to be remade in my game. Because the original lore fucking sucks for him. Plus, it's like, the creator's like really bad. So. Who the fuck is Sedora? Who the fuck is that? How many killers and survivors are released? 3 killers, possibly 8 survivors. Hey, what's up, Livingstone? I haven't seen you in a minute. How's it going, dude? What's up, dude? I like the fact that it's just a game called fucking Mewtwo. Like, it's not anything else, it's called fucking Mewtwo. He's literally pollution. We're not adding that. Can we add a Rager to the game? No! How do you get sued by Nintendo 101? Exactly, bro. With Smiley Archives, Smiler, what? I'll have to look that up. If I think if Domingo's actually right about like if I can't use Jason, that's fine. I mean, that's fine honestly. Cause, are scene skin? What the fuck are scene skins? Will you add Smiling Dog? Yes, but I wanna like get in contact with the owners of these characters. I genuinely want to ask some of the people if they're available and be like, hey, can I use this character? You don't know Scene Core? Hardly, bro. I'll be honest. Hardly. We are playing Mister's game. It's gonna take a fucking long time. I hope you guys understand that. I'm just saying this concept stuff like as a whole general idea because this could take a long time. Like, this could take a long time, and I'm fine with that. I'm generally fine with that. Stop saying, like, so I will have rules for suggestions, and I will say, like, we are not gonna, like, allow anything, like, from, like, problematic media, specifically. And I know it's ironic, because we're adding fucking Jeff the Killer, but... but... We're not making a Ranger skin for MX. We're not doing that. Will there be a secret door map? Let's think about that earlier today, actually. Maybe. But I'll still have to think about that, and I will also, again, have to ask these people, like, the people behind it, if they're fine with this. Because, like, even if, like, I'm still remaking his design, I want to ask the creators. Will there be achievements? Yes, there will be. And they will not be hard to fucking get. I have not, reporter John Rage mode. I have not. Trying to eat chips. What's Galley plan? What's everyone doing on Jujutsu Shenanigans? I'm there some shit. So Sewer is really bad. Like, actually, he's actually like a really fucking bad owner. So, like, that's why I'm remaking Jeff's lore. If I never got to see that video, bro, it would have been so fucking awful. Like, actually. It's probably why, like, I'm remaking his lore and shit. Sawdust is inspired off of fucking Does Bad Things guy, but the thing is like, he's gonna have, like, his own unique thing. So, I mean, yeah. The song gets rumored, but it's still allowed to be used. Will you be able to change them, like, like, if a chase theme gets remade, like, will I use it in a later update? Probably, if it's, like, good. And if I can use it. The hardest part about making a game, and this is just my own genuine fact, coding. Coding is the biggest problem for every game. Modeling, that's fine. Like, that's fine. That's reasonable to do. Coding is the fundamental part of every single video game. Everything, right? That is the biggest underlying problem, because no one really knows how to code, right? And getting coders is a pain in the ass. Hey, Taco. Let's talk about my game. Shit. Had Marvin too, but I can't. How's your game going? Concepts are going good. Also, I've been cooking. Let me show you all some stuff. So, where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. There's that. I know I'm not sharing my screen. Just give me a second. Fuck. The fuck is it? Dog, I do not say, I do not fucking, oh my god. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. It's just, boom. And I was working on health bar shit. I fuck with something like this. Because, like, I was just trying to get, like, a general idea. Or whatever about how I want to do, like, the health bar system. I think I fuck with something heavily like this. And, like, at the top, I could have, like, the stamina or whatever. Something like that, I think I would fuck with heavily. Or, like, right here. And then, like, the survivors icons are gonna be, like, right here or whatever. Maybe that. Like, the health bar goes down and then, like, it gets darker and darker. Will you test out the code so it's refined enough for? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, wait, that's the fucking wrong thing. There we go. No, I could be like the stamina. I see it's 17 bucks. Bro, it's not, dude, and it's not that guy. Dude, dude. You would not believe how many people have fucking said that. I was thinking about adding the icons down here for their abilities. Like, I make this all like fucking black or white or some shit. Then like I put in their abilities like right here. Or whatever, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to do that? No. Somebody's for Adams? Yeah, we're adding him, bro. Fuck it, sure. Will there be anything analog horror like related to the game? I'm not sure about that, honestly. Because here's the thing. Like, the Mandela, like, catalog, maybe. Because I could ask. But the thing is I'm not sure. Will it be an anti-teaming system? Anti-teaming system? Honestly, I don't even know. Like, I think they're, like, I don't even know if we'll even be able to code that all in. Anti-cheat, though? Yes. I'm still gonna make the PC2 pre-code review. I've been honestly thinking about it for a while. Maybe, but maybe not. It's like an still. Because I've been trying to focus on this a lot more. Walton files? Bro, we're not. Here's what I know. If I were to add like anything from the Walton files, it'd be Bond. Because, again, I like his design a lot. I fuck with it heavily. It also plays into the scare factor for the game. And also, he's just kind of scary. So maybe I can have to ask the creator. Will Mario with a gun be a killer? I'm getting sued if that happens. Have you been enjoying making the project so far? Bro, it's so fun. Like, unironically, like, I've been making ambience tracks and shit. Or whatever. I also made Slenderman's Terroridius, which I can show you guys in a minute. I'll show you the ambience track because I uploaded it to my channel. This is the map ambience for Slenderman's map. If you guys can hear it. Would you like to collab with PC2 or any other ASIM? Maybe, but also maybe not. That's the thing. Will there be voice lines for Slenderman? No, he's gonna be all silent. He will not have any voice lines. Is this the map or terrorists? It's the map ambience. I already made his terror radius. Oh, which I can show you. Hold on. Let me post that. Damn, that is scary. I like it. Yeah, he has no voice lines. He does have a really I'll show you the chase thing. Or the terror radius. It's simple, but I like it. It's effective. And I know, like, it doesn't sound quote-unquote scary, but, like, when I make the actual chase in from, it'll be way more scarier. It'll be scarier. Slenderman also can't speak, yeah. It sounds a bit too quick in my opinion. I feel like it's supposed to though. You know what I mean? Because like, Anatarius, like it's I guess like because the killer's gonna be like right next to you anyway. You know, it's gonna like feel with the incentive of oh shit, he's gonna be like here. Will I be able to play a Trepidation on my Atari? No, no, no. Also, Pam, what did you fucking DM me, bro? Yes. I want to make the. I want to help with the model creation. Sounds like a lullaby, yeah. Oh yeah, no, okay. Slenderman does have a move where like he forces you to look at him, and it's not like Fogborns. Don't get me wrong. Like you're stuck for like 10 seconds, like forcing your camera away from Slenderman, and if you look at him, like it'll jump scare you. Like that's one of his moves. I think it's called like. Let me check. Cause I have it written down. Yeah, eyesore. Or if it's yeah. Totally isn't inspired from Pokemon. It actually isn't. It's more inspired off of the Arrival because I think in the Slenderman's like in Slender the Arrival, Slenderman actually does do that where like he tries to forcefully make you look at him. I think he does that, but I'm not sure. I want like a Slenderman now. When the model's actually gonna be made, it will be tall as hell, like really fucking tall. So when I get to the whole maps or whatever, um, I might make it so like he crouches down when like he's about to hit a rooftop or something. Or you have to crouch down or some shit. But yeah, I love talking about this fucking game, bro, because like I really want it to like be a thing. Which killer is the most done? Cole, probably. Yeah, Cole. How many pages will play Slenderman's Kit? 3. Slenderman carries 3 extra pages on him. But on his map, there's already 8 on the map that you can collect by yourself. Will I be able to summon Jesus Christ in the game? No. You think a gamer will become popular? Not expecting it to. I'll be honest. I'm not expecting it to. I'm really not. I just want this game to be made, but also like I want to I want to promote the game as best as I possibly can, and I don't want to like overhype it because I know I'm talking a lot about it right now, but it's because like it's an idea right now, right? It's like not even in like its own form right now, and I don't want to make promises to shit because like that's why I like saying I don't know to a lot of stuff because like I don't really know what could happen like to like a lot of the shit in the game. And I know like I'm creating it, but like shit could change. Again, like all this could change. Possibly, but I'm not even sure myself. Yeah. But like when we do get to the point of the production where we feel like it could be released, I still want to add more and I want to do public testing before we could do that. Because hope we don't get a MisterKoolAde X-Files doc. Hey buddy, I'd promote it. I'm kidding. Bro, oh my god. I'd promote it though, it's crazy. I'd promote it. But can you add the xenomorph skin for the rake? Copyrighted. What I mean, yeah, I'm hyped. You better. I hope you don't fire. Why would I fire people for no reason though? Like, let's be real here. Why? Like, it doesn't help the team. It doesn't do anything. I don't. Firing someone on the team without a proper reason is just gonna be like losing fucking like talent. It's literally just losing talent. What's the point? Like, why? What colors are you most excited for, Mista? Cole and Slenderman, actually. Romeo situation? Bro, but like, dude, I'm not doing that. I don't want to fucking do that. Because that seems fucking stupid. Lordex, are you gonna give me like actual suggestions, or are you just gonna make joke suggestions? I think I've talked enough about my game, at least so far. But yeah. Is the Discord for the game available to join? I don't have a Discord yet. I'm gonna make one. Stream end? Yeah, my end. Because all I wanted us to do is just talk. I want to just talk to you guys, and I like that. I like talking to my fans. I like talking to you guys. It's fun. Play Beerstorm Slim? No. Never. Never! Ah. But yeah, I'm hyped to actually work on the game. My tasks, gonna be hard or easy? Pretty easy. You're my favorite YouTuber right now, I'm not gonna lie. That actually means a lot to me. Thank you, dude. That actually does mean a lot to me. Thank you. I'm not removing Billy Jr. and Alfred. I'm not removing them. F you. Wait, VidCon still exists? Bro, I don't even know how many subs I would fucking need. That's a thing still? Brother, no. I don't even think so. Unless it's like close, then no. I want to make as many progress reports as I possibly can on the game if I can or want to. Hiatus is over, by the way. Oh, that's tough. Hey, guys, wait, actually, okay. What happened with Oblivion? Because I heard there was drama regarding the stuff. What happened? Like, what actually happened? Can someone tell me? Is it going to be R6 or R15? Probably R6, honestly. But then again, everyone will probably have custom rigs. Quit YouTube after you get the game out? Fuck no! After I get the game out, I'm not quitting YouTube. Fuck no. Hell no. I had mental health issues. Oh, I thought it was like there was a fucking bad guy on the team. Oh, phew. I was scared for a minute. But I mean, yeah. I'm calling it there. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you guys for, giving me suggestions and shit. Yeah, I thought that too, bro. Let's probably starting your friend list, because why not, bro? He needs money for his DoorDash. I already had. Unironically, I ordered DoorDash like yesterday, bro. I got like so much shit. I actually got some stuff. Yeah, no, Cole will be added first. That's shit. But anyways, bye guys. Love you all. I have no idea who the hell else is. I think Moobs is live. I think Moobs is live right now. So let me check. Yeah, he's live. He's live with his girlfriend or whatever. Yeah, wait. Go to his chat and yell pizza. Yell pizza, right? Yell pizza. All right, bye guys.